Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel of Pratham Test Prep. This is your friend Aashish Garg, extending a warm welcome to all of you to our YouTube channel. And as promised, आपके सामने फिर से हाजिर हूँ कुछ नए शब्द लेके, उनकी यूसेज लेके, उनके मीनिंग्स लेके, और कोशिश ये रहेगी कि आपके इस लाइव सेशन के थ्रू वो वर्ड्स आपके जहन में हमेशा बरकरार रहें, क्योंकि जब आप एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन देने जाएंगे तो क्या पता कि इनमें से कोई शब्द आपके पास आ जाए और आप वो कहते ना, एक नंबर से कहीं कहीं बार हमारी कॉल रह जाती है. So we will leave no stone unturned and we'll try to improve your vocabulary with every passing day. Right? So, जल्दी से मुझे अपने कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख के बताइए क्या हाल है आपके और आजकल क्या चल रहा है आपकी लाइफ में. शब्द तो हम लोग कर ही रहे हैं जिसके हम बहुत अच्छे अच्छे तरीके भी निकाल के लेके आ रहे हैं, किस तरीके से उन शब्दों को हम याद करें, किस तरीके से इनकॉर्पोरेट करके we are trying to learn those words. But is there anything else that you are doing or you face problem in? Then also let's take this particular platform to address those queries as well. So मेरे दर्शक बहुत सारे हैं जो ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं और कुछ हैं जो अभी करने वाले हैं ज्वाइन, और बहुत जल्द हम अपने शब्दों की दुनिया में आपको लेके चलेंगे रूम करते हुए, राइट. बट आई एम श्योर कि ये जो वर्ड्स हैं और ये जो हम आपके लिए लाइव सेशन लेके आते हैं जिसमें काफी सारे हम तरीके आपको बता रहे हैं वोकैबुलरी को सुधारने के, आप इसके रेगुलरली प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर रहे हैं then it will be difficult for you to remember all the words, because एक words के बहुत सारे synonyms हो सकते हैं, बहुत सारे antonyms हो सकते हैं, और अगर आप उनकी यूसेज, उनका कहते हैं उसको रेगुलर एक रिवीजन नहीं करेंगे तो वो वर्ड्स क्या हो जाएंगे, छू मंतर, राइट. सो वो छू मंतर ना हो जाए वर्ड, तो उसके लिए हम आपके पास रोज आ रहे हैं रात को 9 बजे. उसके लिए आपको कुछ नहीं करना है. अगर अभी तक आपने लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल तो प्लीज उसको लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करें, और please hit the bell icon so that you get all the notifications of the upcoming live sessions that we have planned for you. Right? So, without much ado, let's quickly jump onto our words. And the first word that we have for the day, represented by this picture. Let's check it out. All right, so we have this particular picture in front of you, and just look at the aggression on his face. He's giving that fierce look. जब उसे कहते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं हम. Don't do anything. My eyes are on you, right? So you are staring somebody, and you are just giving that particular person a kind of a challenge. All right, don't you dare do that particular thing again, right? So when such a thing happens, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? The word for it is glower. The word is glower. What do we mean by glower? Now, glower gives me a very close connection or kind of a replication of the bad man of our Bollywood industry. And the bad man of Bollywood industry is Gulshan Grover, right? He has done a lot of character roles. He has done some of the most iconic villain roles in our Hindi film industry. So Gulshan Grover साहब. So Gulshan Grover साहब हमारे, अगर किसी को angry look से देख लें at the hero, right? So he is giving a challenge. He is giving a challenge to the hero that करके दिखाओ, right? So Gulshan Grover stared angrily at the hero. This is the mnemonic aid that you can use for the word clover, meaning to look angrily, to look annoyed, to glare at somebody. You're just angry. You're so much in aggression that you want to just beat that particular person, right? So that is something which is called at to stare angrily. कभी होता है ना जब आपके मन की बात ना हो रही हो, right? So you just look at that particular person, in anger, and you just want to just do something or the other at that very moment. So that is what we call as glower. So an angry and annoyed look, a glare, is called a glower. Sentence, she glowered at me during the party. At times आपके घर में भी कभी ना कभी ये हुआ होगा कि जब पार्टी चल रही है और आप चुपके से कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं और वहां से दूर कोने में बैठ के आपके पापा आपको एक ग्लोवर दे रहे हैं, राइट? वो एक आपको स्टेयर कर रहे हैं कि बेटा अभी तो पार्टी चल रही है, कर लो, कोई बात नहीं, पार्टी खत्म होने के बाद मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ जो तुम शैतानी कर रहे हो। यस नो? So that is glowered. So the glower on the face of the policeman scared the convict, right? So convict को जब पकड़ लिया तो जो पुलिस, हमारे सिंघम, हमारे अजय देवगन, इमेजिन जब सिंघम किसी को देख ले, वो बोलते ना मेरी जरूरतें कम है, राइट, इसीलिए मेरे बाजुओं में दम है। तो फक्त बाजीराव सिंघम। तो बाजीराव सिंघम ने जब अपने ओपोनेंट को देखा, राइट, तो वो डर गया, right? So therefore, the part of speech is a verb because the meaning starts with to, and also it is a noun because you're talking about something. So therefore, glower means to look angrily or a glare to somebody. Let's go on to the next word. The next word is aspersions. You cast aspersions on somebody. ठीक है, किसी को कुछ बुरा भला कहना. That is aspersions. So imagine, you put a damaging remark on somebody. You put a damaging remark or a verbal abuse on somebody. Those are called aspersions. So calling a person beep, it's live, so I cannot say this particular word. So you can please read it. But calling a person beep, so that is aspersions. So when you call somebody that, it is a kind of an aspersion. So a denigration, defamation, an attack on reputation, obloquy, vituperation, vilification, opprobrium, these all are the aspersions that are there. These are the meanings of the word aspersions. Sentence, nobody is casting aspersions on you. Nobody is casting aspersions on you. So बोलते हैं ना, कोई तुम्हें कुछ नहीं कह रहा है, ये तुम्हारे मन का वहम है. So that is the point of reference that we are taking in this particular sentence. Before the elections, his rival cast aspersions on him, right? So before the elections, his rival cast aspersions on him. The part of speech is a noun. Part of speech is a noun. Why? Because his rival cast something on him, and when we refer to something, it is a noun. It is a noun, right? Let's go on to the next word. The next word is, oh my God, please save me. I'm so scared. I haven't any courage. Right? So, a person who does not have any courage, who is a coward, what is the word that we use for such a person? The word is when you are scared, when you are, you don't have courage of doing something. The word that is there is pusillanimous, right? So the word is pusillanimous, right? So cat, we all know, is also called a pussy. So pussy cat, we do that. So it's an animal, and cat is considered to be very, very scared or very coward because वो भाग जाती है एकदम से, right? वो डर जाती है एकदम से. So that's why we can take a mnemonic for this particular word as that. So meaning somebody who is cowardly, weak, timid, scared to take risk, that is called pusillanimous. So somebody who is scared, who is weak, timid, that is called pusillanimous. Sentence: he's too pusillanimous to stand up to his opponents, right? He's so coward, he's so scared, he's so weak to stand up to his opponents. So when you are saying that he's too pusillanimous, you're talking about the person, you're talking about the pronoun that is used here, that is he. Therefore, the part of speech of the word is an adjective. It is an adjective, right? Great. So that was the next word. So let's proceed to the next word for the day. And the word is, what are you? Seven? All right. Are you a kid? So for such situations, when you are calling a person kid, or particular person who is not grown up and behaving like a kid, what is the word that we use for such situations? What is the word? The word is puerile. The word is puerile. So when we say puerile, puerile is something who is babyish, as pure as a baby, right? So puerile, when you are saying that you are pure as a baby, बोलते हैं ना, बच्चे मन के सच्चे. So pure as a baby, that's called puerile. So meaning babyish, childish, silly, immature, fatuous, juvenile. These all are the meaning of the word puerile. So somebody who's babyish, somebody who's childish, silly, immature, fatuous, juvenile. These all are the meaning of the word puerile. Okay? So sentence. So the sentence for this particular word could be, it was a puerile argument. When you're saying it was a very kiddish argument that you've given, it was a very childish argument. It was a very silly argument. So for such situation, when you just have given an argument for the sake of giving it, you use the word puerile. All right. I hope it is clear to everybody. So part of speech is an adjective because we are saying it was a puerile argument being a noun, right? So we are saying how is the argument? Therefore, it is an adjective because you're talking about the quality of noun, right? So that's the meaning of the word puerile. Let's go on to the next word. Next word is ardent. Ardent. That's the pronunciation of the word ardent. So when we say ardent, ardent is somebody who is passionate, who is fervent, who is enthusiastic, fervent, zealous about something. So this particular word zeal होती है ना, जिसके अंदर कुछ करने की चाह, उसको हम बोलते हैं ardent. So he was an ardent fan of something. So he's a dedicated, somebody who is very passionate about that. He was like, totally into that something. That is called ardent. So when somebody is displaying or characterized by strong enthusiasm or devotion, that is called ardent. That is called ardent. What could be the sentence? The sentence for this particular word could be, he's an ardent supporter of sustainable development. राइट सो इससे हम क्या समझ रहे हैं दैट उस वो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट को सपोर्ट करता है इज वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट इट इज वेरी एंथुजियास्टिक अबाउट इट सो देयरफॉर इन सच अ सिचुएशन यू कैन यूज द वर्ड ardent. So when you're saying he's an ardent supporter, right? So we're saying supporter is a noun, right? We think how is the supporter? So therefore, we're talking about the quality of the person. We're talking about how is the person. So therefore, the part of speech is an adjective. Therefore, ardent is an adjective, right? So these are certain words that we have done for the day. All right. I hope you have liked them. All right. So please make sure that you are writing these words down in your register. You're making sentences based on these words every now and then. And you are also finding other synonyms and antonyms for this particular word. Because if you do that, then slowly and gradually you will feel that your vocabulary is building up and it is improving. And it is, needless to say, that it is the key to success for your entrance examinations as well. Right? So with these words, I come to an end of today's session. This is your friend Aashish Garg signing off for the day, and Wish you all the very best and healthy life. Happy vocabbing, everybody. Bye bye. Good night.